Let's get it, baby. So we're moving, like I said, guys. Tomorrow, I'm going to do a full live stream of my travel to Canada. Shout out to Canada. You know, obviously, Canada is a completely different country than Ireland, guys. We're moving forward, or backwards if you want to talk politics. But, guys, big day today, man. All right, big flipping day. Packing up. Have too much stuff to do. I want to keep these live streams going, though. So every single day, I'll do a live stream over there. And, you know, hopefully you guys, you know, just keep up to date with what I'm doing, man. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get more and more views on each video. So, say the last video got 100 views. I think the one before got 90, and the one before got whatever. So hopefully this video gets 120 views, 200 views, you know what I mean? So I want to keep increasing these view counts. Hopefully you guys enjoy the stuff, guys, actually like the content. Like I said, leave a comment down below or in the video, and I'll try and get back to you guys as I'm talking, guys, and trying to give you guys some knowledge, because I'm getting a lot more followers on Instagram as well, guys, because people are yearning. They are dying for motivational content, help you get through life. They're dying for true people that will help you, won't bullshit you, guys. 90% of people on the internet just want to bullshit you, want to take your money. The only thing I want to do is give you value, help you get jacked, and make you watch my videos. That's it, guys. That's it, man. I want you guys to watch my videos. You know, that's all I want. And also to give you guys some value. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And sell fitness programs. I only want to do 3 things, guys. I don't, everything else is bullshit. Everything else, you know, you guys can watch Grant Cardone. You know, I used to actually hate Grant Cardone, but he's actually a pretty cool guy. Grant Cardone. I started watching him. I used to not really like him, but I did it. I was listening to his newest podcast on DJ Vlad. And I actually like his stuff, guys. DJ Vlad is pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I actually like DJ Vlad quite a bit. So make sure to tune in, you know, to these videos every single day. I'm not sure exactly what time I'll be doing them, but it'll be in the mornings after my workouts, guys. So I'll tell you every single day what I worked out. Keep you guys motivated, man. I'll show you guys. I'll even show you the live stream on camera of me working out some days if you guys want to see that. And then I'll just pop straight into these videos. So I can just do like a 2-hour live stream. Hopefully the camera doesn't die, but, you know, I'll have a music playing. And then, you know, I'll be training, guys. Hopefully at my friend's house, I'll be training chest. I have a bench press over there. We have Rogue equipment over there, so much better than here. When I come back, guys, I'm spending €1,000 on buying gym equipment. I'm buying a gym. I've completely said it. I'm going to buy a full semi-commercial full rack so I can do rack pulls. I can do everything, guys. I'm going to put it in the same room that I film the YouTube videos. Like I said, guys, transparency with the people, man. I'm going to be doing home workouts from now on, guys. I worked out in commercial gyms, you know, all over the flipping country for the last 10 years. I'm sick of it, guys. I want my own personal gym, my own personal place that I can go to and train every single day, train hard, really make good gains, guys. You know what I'm saying? You want to be consistent with this stuff, man. Yo, quick interruption. Shout out to Gift Rider RG. Today's your birthday. Yo, happy birthday, brother. Keep killing it. Don't just because it's your birthday stop, you know, on your purpose, man. You know, do a little bit, celebrate this morning for a few hours, be with your family, be with your girlfriend, be with your, you know what I mean, your flipping friends, eat some okay food, and then get back to it, guys. You know, don't spend the whole day just bullshit and try and get something productive done, because I want every single day to be productive, guys. There's really not enough hours in the day for me, guys, anymore. You know, I used to be just playing video games all day doing bullshit, but I realize now, straight up, man, there's just not enough hours to do everything. It sucks, man. I wish I could post every single day. I wish I could do all this stuff, but to fit everything in is super tough, guys. You know, I just literally work all day, man. You know, that's it, man. I don't even take a break. Only to work out or to run errands, you know, because sometimes you need to run errands and shit like that. So continue working every single day. So the name of this video, guys, is Make Money Legally, Do Business Legally. So I want to make these videos, obviously self-improvement, help you guys, you know, through obviously through hardships and shit like that. I'll answer you guys questions in the comments when you run them in. I'll answer them at the end of the video. I'll answer the questions, okay? Because I'll be live streaming for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes every single day, along with my 5 videos on YouTube, guys, all right? And I post on Instagram as well. So I do fitness programs as well. So for those wondering, if you guys want to get jacked, ripped up, hit me up, dude. I'm a phone call you straight away, though. I just ring everyone, guys. As soon as you guys DM me, get the phone call going, we start working together. So, but the point of this video, guys, is to help you guys financially, man. Because a lot of the times, man, you know, you'll have a good job, maybe a career job, maybe you want to branch out, maybe you have some free time in the evenings, maybe you're getting a bit bored with just drinking, partying, going on dates, things like that, guys. You know, you want to be continually progressing, you know what I'm saying, in every single way. So here's the thing, guys. Making money is the easiest thing in the world, but it's also the hardest thing in the world. If you just want to work your 9 to 5 and work in a regular job and build up to the career, build up to the ranks, that's good. But if you have a dead end job and you don't want to, continue with that forever, guys, like I knew, and this is coming from a guy who had tons of dead end jobs, guys. You can't say, oh, Chris thinks he's better. As soon as you start giving people advice, they start thinking you're preaching and they think you're better than them. That's not it at all, guys. That's the exact opposite, guys. I'm giving you examples from my past life. I worked every deadbeat job there is, guys. Name a job I worked at, man. This is the video I want to make today. So when I first, before even college, I got a job working security. I was the youngest person to ever work security for this company, Sword Security in Ireland. Okay, I was 17. All right, I was pretty happy to do that, guys. I was very happy. I was getting like 1,200 for a week's work. I was making like €100 a day, probably. Let's just round it up and say €100 a day, all right, or something like that. And I was working security for the first for a week. That was my first job at 17. Then I turned 18, and I did that job then for the next 7 years, every single summer. In between that, I would have loads of different jobs. So I was first starting off, guys. This is gonna be my interview, my pre-interview, guys. I actually have an interview today with another guy doing YouTube, but this is gonna be my pre-interview, right? I worked in a shop, guys, like, shifting coal, doing heavy lifting, making ice creams, all that stuff, retail, right? Then I got a more advanced job. I was doing that all through college. I did that for like 3 years in college, two or 3 years in college, I want to say. And that was pretty low level, obviously not professional, working retail, whatever. I was doing it while I was working on the weekends, right? So I was getting some extra money, but the extra money that I would spend on that, guys, I wasn't just spending it on drinking. I didn't even go out for the first 2 or 3 years of college. I spent it on bodybuilding. Literally bodybuilding, guys. I would just get my €70 at the weekend, buy meats, buy chicken, fish, eggs, whatever I needed, milk, and then just flipping just at the profit, guys. No cap, because I knew straight away at 16 the best thing to be in a business is big, tall, jacked, strong. That's it, guys. Mentally strong as well. The body follows the mind follows the body. If you have a strong body, you're gonna have a strong mind. They go hand in hand, guys. And then after that, I got a professional job after college. Okay, completing college, I got many various different jobs. I had a job, an internship in college for like a year. It wasn't paid. Or was it paid? No, they didn't pay me, but it was from home, guys. I was managing a social media. I was managing Twitter, Facebook for like a hurling company, real Irish company, guys. I love that, speaking Irish and all this type of thing. It was kind of cool. And in my Irish my Irish is bollocks, guys. It's terrible. You know what I mean? I can't even barely speak Irish, but it was a fun job at the time, guys. So after that one, I went straight into working in a health food shop. Did that for like a year. I want to say a year. I can't remember exactly. This was like around the C and the D, let's just say around that time, about 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Yeah, I want to say about that long ago. And then after that, I got a professional job, guys. Finally, it took me flipping so long out of college. I couldn't find a professional job out of college. I want to mean by that is, guys, a post-Fortis job, a job that's going to be a little bit more so than just working retail, just a little bit more so. Like you're working, even though, let's be real, guys, jobs are about making money. When someone says a professional job, I'm a professional, but the professional job is bullshit, guys, because you can make thousands delivering, or you can make thousands doing this, or thousands online, and that's more professional than a job that's really professional working in accounting, but you're getting paid for, shit all, guys. So like, you got to be careful when you say I'm professional. I'm a professional guy, but I understand that the job is about making money, guys. It's not necessarily about, like the actual job in itself. Yeah, doctor is professional, but sometimes doctors get paid shit compared to the guy who is a dustbin man, let's say, who gets paid 50,000, 100,000 a year. Let's say they're business owner of the dustbin company. So be careful when you talk about that, guys. So anyways, I worked in that, finally got a professional job and I worked a few different jobs up to this point because I didn't want to be, just off working. I hate not working, guys. It was the worst, right? And I started YouTube around this time, about 3 years ago, and I got a job selling stem cells, guys. So what they would do is, this is a crazy, bro, I have craziest stories ever. I worked with this guy, and I always tell people on Nights Out, this is what I do, because it just saves me a lot of people. YouTube and personal training and tour guiding, that's what I do now, but I don't really tell people that. I just say, I do sales and stem cells, because it saves a lot of effort. Unless you know my YouTube channel, that's what I'm going to tell you, because I worked this job for a long time. This was my last professional job before I got into YouTube full-time, okay? And personal training. I worked in stem cells, guys. It was a medical company, right? Now, bro, this is crazy. What the guy would do is, okay, he was an Irish guy, right? He would like ring me at like 11 o'clock on a Saturday night. Oh, Chris, like, could you do this? Like, just crazy, right? Just constantly trying to get money and constantly trying to get sales done, right? which was good, guys. That's a good way to live, right? You're constantly trying to get money in. Money in business is only money in. Everything else is just dumb shit, right? Oh, I need to get my accountant. No, guys. Business is money coming in. That's it, guys. If you don't have a business with money coming in, doesn't matter, guys. The business isn't even running. It's ridiculous. So let me tell you guys, what the guy's gig would do is he would get clients. I would ring people in London, Manchester, rich, basically older people in Manchester, England, London as well. And I would call like 100 people a day. It literally ring like 100 people a day. And then what I would do is I would try and sell them stem cells. What the stem cells were is we had a doctor who worked, no cap, with all the big NBA players. He was a doctor for the NBA. Okay, and he would fly over from the US to England and to Ireland, and he would perform these procedures, guys. Right? He'd perform these procedures of taking your blood out, spinning it, taking the platelets from the blood, which is kind of like the liquid gold, and then they would inject them into your elbow, your shoulder, your knee. We didn't do the neck. We did like your traps, I think, like your knees, your ankles. Like he did a whole bunch of crazy stuff, guys. And it was a great job. I did that job for like I said, like a year, I want to say, maybe longer, maybe a year and a little bit longer, maybe a year. But it was an amazing job. I was getting paid, sitting at home, you know, waking up, making 100 phone calls a day, making sales. I would make good sales too. I remember the first month I made like 10,000 euro in sales, something crazy. It was pretty dope, you know, selling 4,000 for each stem cells. And then obviously, guys, over time, my YouTube money kind of got going. My personal training really took off. So I really started to just work off those two jobs, guys, okay? And that's kind of what I do now, all right? And like I said, I just saved up an amount of money, 10,000 euro, and then now just depleted it. But the last few months, my money's been going up again. So it takes a while, guys, but if you can do it, man, try and focus on doing your own business, because what's going to happen is you're going to get to a point in your career, no matter what career you do, guys. And this happened to me really young, at like 20. I was like, this is some BS. Like, no matter what, I'm not going to be able to afford a nice car, a nice house. I'm not going to be able to afford these things. I'm going to be living with 4 or 5 other men. You know, it's going to be a depressing situation into my 30s or 40s. You know, straight up, guys. You know, and I'd rather just sacrifice now, you know, really sacrifice now. You can only sacrifice when you're young, guys. Shit doesn't get cooler as you get older. Into your 30s, guys, into your 40s especially, sacrificing, trying to make it online, trying to make it into these different areas. You might have a family, you might have a wife, you know, really trying to push these flipping, you know, somewhat schemes and YouTube and personal training, and doing it as you get older gets harder. It only gets harder, guys. So really start out when you're young, especially in your 20s, man. I started at 25. I'm 28 now. Okay, so for the last 3 years, and it's finally started to make me good enough money so I can kind of do stuff, right? YouTube specifically, just the Google ad revenue, and my personal training obviously as well. So I'm trying to give back to the people, trying to explain to the people how exactly you guys can do that, okay? Just the last month, guys. So what I want to really explain in this video is why you should sacrifice now and do it legally, and it'll pay off in the future. There's a new song, Dr. Dre and Eminem. I think it's called Gospel, all right? And they're preaching. They're spitting and they're preaching, guys. It's amazing. This is why I love rap music. They're preaching. He has a line in that song, Dr. Dre, where he says, I made more money in this rap game than I ever made in coke, or than I ever made selling coke. I made more money in this rap game than I ever made selling coke. What he means by that, guys, is there is way more money in the legal aspect than there is in any illegal activities that you'll ever do, guys, all right? Or any sort of like fly-by-night businesses. If you want to open up a pop-up shop and sell coffee and this type of thing, these businesses, guys, are not long-term, man. You know, this sort of like fly-by-night business, oh, come in, I'll teach you karate, and, you know, you'll become a black belt and you'll get money. That's okay if you want to do that as a hobby, but that's not going to get you a lot of money, guys. You know, you're not going to be able to scale your little shitty coffee business. You know, like Starbucks is only able to be the big one because they're the big one, guys. And unless you can differentiate from them, it's going to be extremely hard. My recommendation, do an Instagram, do YouTube, you know, put yourself out there, really show your day-to-day business. If I had a business like a coffee shop, I would just film the whole day making coffee for people. People might not find that interesting, but I'm sure there would be some people that would find that interesting. You know, I see this business in Galway, guys, and people watching this might know. And it's this guy, he's a real nice guy from Gore. I never spoke to the guy, but my dad knows the butcher. He runs like a butcher or something. And he sells like these acai bowls. And I remember like seeing it like, oh yeah, I understand what this guy's about. I don't know the guy at all, never spoken to the guy, but I know a friend through a friend that knows him. Real nice guy. Apparently, I've never talked to the guy. And what I would do is, if I was him, is I would just film my day-to-day business. I would just film the day-to-day business, what exactly I'm doing from start to finish of the day. People would love that, guys. People think that, oh man, people might not like that, but what you're doing is you're documenting the whole day, bro. You're documenting the whole day, and it's great, man. It's great for business. But that, in a nutshell, guys, is not going to get you to make a lot of money. You have to be able to scale a business, but also this is why people do sell drugs and things like that. And I'm not talking about this little local drug dealer who does this stuff. I'm talking about big business, guys. If you're trying to make money from this crazy sort of like drug aspect or some crazy illegal shit, like or scamming people, or bro, this is one of the reasons why you won't make money, a lot of money. Because the universe and the Lord, I said it yesterday, they don't want to confide in your business. You're scamming people. When I help a guy get ripped and I bring him from 20% body fat down to 12% body fat, the universe is rewarding me with more people and more business. It's not because I'm a good businessman, I'm okay, but it's because the universe is saying this is a positive act and we're going to confirm it with you by giving more business and more money. You understand, guys? Make your business legal. Don't have it this illegal business. Here's another one. People want to run OnlyFans a lot. Women, I see a lot of women from even my city, guys. I live in a small town in the west of Ireland. Like small, like people, everyone knows everyone type of thing, right? And they're running these like OnlyFans businesses, but they stop after a year. They get embarrassed, you know, whatever the case may be. Maybe they make a few thousand. Oh, I'm making this amount of money. I've never seen that be a long-term business, guys, because it is unethical. Now, it may not be ethical in the society. I don't care. Looking at women naked, who cares? I mean, there's on the internet like crazy, right? OnlyFans is the same as that. But when you're just speaking to the camera, you're putting pictures of yourself ripped on the internet, or let's say they're in good shape, guys. Why don't they just sell fitness plans? I see these girls, these beautiful women. Why don't they just sell fitness plans? Why don't you guys just go to the gym, you know what I mean, and just sell fitness plans? Selling your body on the internet is not a long-term solution to your financial problems, guys. It's just not, man. Unless you're like one of these models that make like 50 million in a year. Okay, well then you're set up for your whole life. But make the money legally, man. Selling a little bit of drugs here and there, that's fine if you're younger, under 30. But are you going to make a long-term living from that, guys? Probably not. You know, are you going to make a long-term living from OnlyFans? Probably not. You know, there needs to be a long-term solution. And YouTube is the biggest one. YouTube pays you to put out content. Be a content creator, not a content consumer, and make it legal, guys. You know, make it legal, bro, is the main important thing. Could you imagine? I couldn't handle the pressure. I already have so much pressure every single day. It's crazy. The amount of pressure, the 1% of pressure that I have, you guys couldn't handle, man. I swear to God, man. Most people couldn't handle the pressure, man. It's insane the amount of pressure. Trying to speak properly, trying to actually edit the videos and just put out all the shit content. Not that my job is hard, but it's just that the amount of pressure, the comments, and everything, it's crazy. You guys would be driven crazy in a day. I swear to God, it's actually crazy, all right? Now, only starting this month. But I couldn't imagine flashing your body on the internet for money, and then everyone can see you walking down the road, the anxiety that you'll have, or if you're selling drugs here and there, imagine the police looking at you, they're monitoring your stuff. I mean, it's unbelievable, guys. It's a really crazy way to live, and that's not long-term sustainable. You might get caught and go to jail. I would never even I would never tell anyone to do any crazy shit, and I never have, guys. I've never done any of these businesses like OnlyFans. I've never done any of that stuff. But like the amount of BS that people do to try and get rich, guys. Do a long-term business on YouTube, Instagram, something like that, something that you can post every single day. Do more work, the more you'll get paid, guys. All right, and also here's one last thing. I have to say this like every video. Don't do less work, because nowadays they have this thing like, oh, do less videos, higher quality. No, dude. The more work you put in, the more work you're gonna get out. The more profit you're gonna get out, guys. I don't know why people say, oh, do less. That's the best way to get paid, guys. Do less work and you get paid more. I mean, what idiot ever invented that? It's retarded, guys. These guys that you listen to are idiots, man. You know what I mean? These YouTube gurus and bro, they're idiots, bro. It's completely ridiculous, man. The more work you put into anything in life, the better you're gonna be. The more you eat, the more you sleep, the more you train, all right, the better results you're gonna get, guys. Stop being a goddamn bitch and get out there and get after your goals, man. That's all. That's it, bro. But make sure it's legal, guys. Don't be doing any of this OnlyFans, selling shit. It's bullshit business, guys. I hate when I see people do that. I'm like, okay, that's cool, but is it a long-term business? Is the guy gonna get you rich, or is it a long-term business? Nah, it ain't gonna do any of those things, guys. It's gonna set you back once you get caught. It's gonna set you back once you quit OnlyFans and everyone's looking at you and laughing, and they're like, you feel embarrassed. I see all these people now, they're committing suicide because they're so embarrassed by exposing themselves on the internet. I mean, it's completely ridiculous, guys. You know, it's completely ridiculous. Even people say, I can't believe you make videos on the internet. That's like, I have too much anxiety for that. I don't feel any anxiety ever from making videos or anything like that. But could you imagine, you know, if you're exposing yourself? It's insane, guys. So don't do anything that's unethical, man. I've learned that, not the hard way, but I really researched that before I started promoting anything, because I was like, okay, are we gonna do this the right way, or are we gonna do this the wrong way? And here's the one last thing I'll finish you guys with. The problem isn't that the business sucks or your business sucks. The problem is that, okay, it'll take a very long time, all right? After 3 years, you should see a quite substantial return. If after 3 years you don't see quite a substantial return, or at least you see a trajectory that's going up higher, that like doubling every year or tripling every year, okay, then kill that business. But for the most part, a business to make you a lot of money will take 5 to 10 years, guys. It will take a very long time, especially in today's climate. 10, 20 years ago, you could make money quite easier. Every year it gets harder to make money on business, every single year, guys, because it's just how the inflation is and just how money works. It's like cyclical, the money comes in and out, but more and more businesses are buying businesses. Amazon is buying Whole Foods. You have these huge, massive corporations buying these little corporations, and that will eventually lead to kind of a, you know, Google technocracy. It'll kind of lead to a kind of a monopoly in the marketplace. But if you're doing it right now, you have the best shot, guys. Don't be thinking, oh, I'll do a business in 3 to 5 years. Start right now, guys. After your job, your 9 to 5, come home, immediately start thinking, guys. Use your brain. The problem is nowadays, and I really need to stress this, guys, I'm not insulting, you need to use your brain, guys. The brawn and everything, it won't make you money, man. Unfortunately, your muscles and everything. The reason why Rich Piana was rich was because of his business, guys. He was jacked. It helped his business. Absolutely, that was his business model. But he was rich because he was a great businessman. Okay, he did great ideas. He thought of great things to do every single day. All right, you need to keep pushing every single day, guys. Don't give up. Keep doing that business for 5 to 10 years. The reason why you fail at everything in your life is because you stop halfway, guys. You're gonna stop halfway. You're never gonna reach your goals ever, guys. You know, you might not reach them anyway because you're probably not putting enough effort in. But that's for the next day, guys. I love you all, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me leave a comment down below what you guys want to see next, bro. I think that's all the comments I got. Today's my birthday, brother. I love your birthday, man. Have a good birthday. Enjoy your time, bro. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, bro. I'm going to do a full vlog. I might even vlog. I might even do a live stream in the damn airport, in Dublin Airport, guys. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.